full fat cheese. Guess what? They'll grumble a couple days and then they'll just.
Yeah. And I am so down with that. I mean, and that's really what I teach in my book. You know, you can retrain taste buds, but your brain has to be on board. So
to show you how long, I'm going to give you a past example. And I know we have to go.
Yeah.
One of my early influences on nutrition, Linda Lazat, who was one of the founders of Designs for Health, a great vitamin company.
Oh yeah.
You can get on the dispensaries that I was talking about. She had 3 kids at the time. And I said, Linda, what do you do? They want to eat this crap Cheerios and peanut butter. She says, oh, I changed the box. I give them the stuff I want. I put it in the Cocoa Krispies. They don't know the difference. Yeah. And I tried that when Michelle was out of commission for a couple of weeks. She had a little procedure a few years ago. And I had made the kids things like peanut butter. And I said, what are you using this? You know, and I mentioned the 2 nationally known brands that are
brands. Yeah.
Well, that's all they'll eat. And I said, no, they'll eat organic, natural peanut butter and they'll love it. No, they won't. What do you think I did?
You put it in the container?
I emptied the Skippy and the Jiffy, emptied it, put in the chunky organic. Do you think that they noticed or cared or didn't like it? No.
Isn't that something? Gosh, that's brilliant. As a mom of now 5, you know, and the truth is, I think when they are part of the process and when they're involved and they have a hand in pushing the blender button that has the spirulina and the kale and all that. It does make a difference. But I think the same thing goes for adults. It's never too late. Start one bite at a time and grab your book. Jonny, can you just mention one more time? The website is rockwellnutrition.com/immunity.
Immunity.
And they're going to get an immunity report you create, right?
Yeah, and I know that I wrote it, but it really is good. I put so much time into it. It's literally the top dozen supplements for immunity and what they do. And I give you brand recommendations, none of which I own. These are the brands I use. These are the ones I recommend. You don't have to use those, but those are the ones I know to be really doctor brands, highly vetted, tested, assayed, all that stuff. And I tell you what these 12 things would do, how you can combine them. You don't need to take all of them, but at least you'll know what they do and how they are. And I even talk a little bit about the stuff we were talking about earlier, which is the mind-body connection, the stress connection. Remember, stress eats up vitamins.
Yes.
And makes you far more vulnerable to these kinds of challenging things.
And that's why we need to rest and sleep and do all those good things. And
so go get that book. It's rockwellnutrition.com/immunity. And you can get my book, The Great Cholesterol Myth, and all the others that I've written on Amazon or any online bookseller.
Awesome. You're amazing. Thank you for just being a champion and so passionate about your message. I love your passion. I really think we have a lack of it. And your passion is what helps get the message out. So just thanks for being a warrior.
Think about it. You're quite a bit younger than I am, but think about it.
Oh, I don't know. I'm 52.
Well, all right. So you're 22 years younger than me. Same as Michelle. Think about this. If you saw, I play tennis with people literally from age 12 to 87. I have tennis partners in all, they were all in my group. And I can't tell you how many older people I see, not so much in the tennis group, who are fading away, starting in their 50s, sometimes in their 40s. When I was traveling around the country doing morning television shows talking about the great cholesterol myth, I met a lot of Uber drivers. They find out I'm a nutritionist going on morning television. The first thing they say is, Doc, what can I do? And I'm talking to guys have no libido in their 30s. I had a guy, I am telling you the God's honest truth, who told me I had to fake an orgasm with my girlfriend because I didn't have the stamina to continue.
Wow.
I talk to guys who are like, what? I'm gaining some weight here. And you see them in their life and they're sitting in the car all day and they're drinking soda. They don't know what to do. No. And they're dying. They're dying slow deaths and it's a very grim future. So I'm looking over here, looking at what I do and what I've done. And remember, I was a drug addict. I was an alcoholic. I didn't start taking healthy food until I was 38. That's when I started. And I look at the result being how I feel now at 74. And I go, how can you not have passion about telling people about that?
Yeah.
And what a difference it can make. I'm on the other side of 50 and I'm telling you, dude, it's worth doing. I'm kind of like the person who has been saving a little money every week, just $5, but it's been compounding interest. And you're trying to talk to a 20-year-old and saying, Just save a little money every week. You'll be a millionaire when you're 60 and they can't get it. How passionate would you be about getting that information?
When you stare death in the face, when you have a near-death experience, guess what? You're going to be that much more passionate about telling people what to do to save their lives. Some people will get it and will receive it. Some people will wish they got it earlier, but just keep on sharing it because that's what we need in this world. So I honor you, Jonny. You're one of my heroes. Thank you so much. I can't wait to download your report and to get this out to all of our audience and to also pick up a copy of your book because this is maybe one of the most confusing topics, I think, for people. And I know that you've outlined it in a way that everybody can understand. So
thank you
for all you do.
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. I know you have a lot of choices out there of what to listen to, what to watch, so it means a lot to me that you're here with me. And hey, if you love this content, would you hit the subscribe button? I want you around. I don't want you to just show up for one episode and leave. I want you here, part of the conversation, a seat at this table. And while you're at it, would you share this with your friends and family? And if you take a screenshot and share it on your social media with a hashtag RFYBL for Recipes for Your Best Life, I'll make sure to personally give you a shout out and you may just be featured right here on the show. So until next time, here's to living deliciously and being the chef of your best life.